Hello crochet friends, welcome back. We're working on our market bag. Last time we attached our strap. Today we're going to get it finished by working up the sides of the strap. So we want to do single crochets all along in any space that we can find, being as consistent as we can, trying to get them around the same size. But what I want to do first is I want to go back to this stitch right before we started our join. Kind of gonna go backwards, yarn over and pull through, and then do a single crochet there. And that is just going to secure my strap a little bit more, and then I'm gonna start going up my strap here. So there's one single crochet, and then I find this space, and then there's another single crochet. So these are gonna be all single crochets. And I'm gonna do a few to show you what I was talking about. So see how I'm finding these spaces along the way. Here's another one. But I'm trying to get them to be about the same size on the single crochet. So can you see they do look pretty close to the same size, and it's making a nice little pattern going along here, and that going back to that top stitch. See, it kind of gives it a little more strength there. So that's why I chose to do that. But this is just going to keep going around. We're going to do the whole strap on this side, and then we're going to go do the other side also. So sometimes you can almost find a stitch, if you can, something that looks like a stitch. If not, just do all these little spaces and it's okay. This will reinforce the stretch on your project here, so I think it's going to keep it from stretching too much. Now, if you really like this single crochet, the way the design is, you could always do more than one round of this. Like if you wanted to keep going and you could just build right on these, because now you're going to have all these lovely stitches. So I did 80 rows, so that means I'll have 80 stitches to do on each side of my project here. If you did more or less, whatever you did, that's how many you'll have, except for that little one I had done there on the bottom. I like to do the best I can to try to, especially, the side that you attached, your strap on, to make sure that it's secure. There's nothing worse than a strap breaking on your bag after you did all that work, right? So I'm just going to keep going along like this and make this beautiful little edging on here. I chose to just stick with the purple. If you changed your color, I bet that looks great, because I think that would look really pretty, the contrast. Even what I had thought about it too, was taking the white and the purple and using both at the same time. It would have made it a little thicker, but I think it kind of would have looked neat on the edge. I think it would have looked very characteristic. So I don't know. It's just a thought. Like I said, I always kind of like throw out these ideas that pop in my head. Sometimes they're crazy ideas and people are probably like, what? But, it's always a work of art, and we all have different ideas when it comes to art. Everybody has different preferences, right? So I'm just going along here. I'm looking for spaces. They're all kind of the same, which is going well so far, I think. Take a look-see. It looks pretty good to me. Pretty consistent. So keep going with this until you get to the other end, and we'll work across. I'll show you how we're going to work across. Okay, here we go. Okay, I am getting near the end here, and I'm going to do that single crochet on the body part of the bag like we did on the other side, and then I'm going to give it a slip stitch into that next stitch on the top of the bag. Okay, a slip stitch just like that, and then I'm going to pull up my hook, pull that out, and I'm going to take this and cut it. Okay, so we're going to do a single crochet in the top there of the bag, and then we want to give it a slip stitch. Okay, because what we want to do is pull this out here, and then we're going to reattach on the other side. Okay, so we're going to reattach over here. It's easier, I think, than going across here. If you want to go across, that's fine too, but I think that this will be a lot easier for us to follow along on. So I'm going to make a loop and I'm going to join my working yarn. Okay, and I'm going to go over here to that first stitch of the body. Remember where we had joined before, where we were trying to get it closer to the body to secure the strap. So we need a slip stitch here, and then we're going to go right here into this next space and give it a single crochet, and then we start going up the strap with single crochets for this side. Now I want to show you, see how it makes it look the same on both sides. Okay, so once you tuck in your knot and everything there and tuck this in, it's all going to look, it's going to go up the same shape. So that's what we want. So single crochets, and it just gives you a little more security on that strap there. Every little bit helps, I think, on where it joins. And these are all single crochets exactly like the other side of the strap. All right, and then when we get to the other end, we will secure everything, and then we'll be all set. So we have a few tails that we need to tuck in, and that's okay. That's no big deal, but I think security is a little bit better than, you know, leaving it all, I don't know. I tend to over knot and overdo because I'm always so afraid of things coming undone. But you know, everybody has different ideas. If there's something better that you would like to do, feel free. No big deal at all. I just get so nervous about work unraveling on me, and you would think it happens all the time. I don't even know when it happened, but it's like just this fear that's embedded in me. I think because we spend so much time on our projects and we work so hard at it, it's like you really don't want anything to happen to it. So I guess maybe that's where my little phobia comes from. So all right, let's keep going with these single crochets just like on the other side, all the way to the end of the strap. Here we go. Okay, I am getting near the end. How are you doing? Are you doing okay with yours? I hope so. I'm going to attach here on the body, and I'm going to go over that one more stitch and then a slip stitch. All right, just like we did on the other side. I'm gonna pull that up. So I need to tuck in this tail here. I know I'm gonna have to knock that off and tuck it in, but we are done with our strap. How do you like it? I think it makes it look so pretty. It looks finished to me. Like I feel like it needs that. It needs that little bit. This is the other side. I think I might, yeah, I got another tail to tuck in there, but I got the other side all nice and done up and sweet. I think this is a great market bag. I hope you like it. Just go around, tuck in all your little tails. Make sure, you know, everything's secure and good. But this is it. This is the market bag. So I think it's not hard. A little bit of work, right? I mean, it does take a little time, right? But we can do this. We can do this. So tuck in all your tails. Now you have a beautiful bag to go shopping with. And I think it's a great size if you want to fold it up or roll it up and put it in a suitcase. It's perfect. You can take it with you wherever you want to go. So I enjoy being on this journey with you. Give us a like and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos as they come out. If you're still working, keep going. You can do this. It's great fun. Good job on the crocheting because this was a lot and I think you did really well. So you should feel good about this. It's an accomplishment. So I will see you next time on another project. Thank you and have a joyful day.